live cemetery walk today. Said I'd take you around, have a look at the cemetery. And I'm in Callan and Kilkenny, so I hope the coverage is okay. Cathy, hi Cathy, cousins Cathy Myers. So this is a monument here just inside the gate of the cemetery. Hi Maury McCarthy. This is dedicated to all the people that fought for Ireland. Hi Ruth Tester. It's dedicated to all the people. So we'll go over and I want to have a look at it. And it says, in memory of the women and men of IRA interred in this cemetery who nobly answered their country's call from 1916 to 1921 and bravely fought for a free Ireland. Good afternoon, Wendy, Ben, Bob G, Hazel, Jill Monroe, Tom's daughter. Welcome everybody. So I'm going to just take you for a stroll around this lovely cemetery, and I hope the coverage is going to keep up, because the coverage doesn't be great at times on YouTube, but it looks okay here, the coverage. But the weather is not bad actually, Hazel. Well, it could be better. It's kind of light rain we have today, so I hope it doesn't get any worse. Treasured memories of my dear husband William Hodge, 1989, age 69. Look at that lovely Our Lady on it there, colourful looking. The birds are singing and the rain is still dropping, so there's a couple of lovely graves here actually. Now there is people interred in here, it says, from who fought for Ireland in the IRA, so I don't know where it is at the moment, and hopefully I'll come across it. This one is the lovely with the white stones here and the colourful flowers on it. In loving memory of her wonderful husband and father, Joe Norris, who died in 1998, aged 46 years old. And there's lovely photos on that there of Joe and his loving wife, Anna, who died in 2018. Also, and this is John, died in 84, age 58. So we'll take a stroll around and see what we can come across and explore in this cemetery. Just notice this one here. In loving memory of baby Owen Fitzgerald, 23rd of February 1986, forever in our thoughts of his loving parents and sisters. And just down here then for baby Owen is little seals. Two little seals together, isn't that beautiful? And there's some great looking headstones in here, in this cemetery. I hope the picture is holding up, guys. And look at this plot. And it looks like this plot is just for one person here. Hi, my mother's. Hilary McManus, sorry if I got your name wrong, I just spotted your name there. Isn't that a beautiful angel? It's buffering, Cathy, yeah. I was thinking it might buffer. Stephen, in God's care you rest above, in our hearts you rest with love, no longer in our life to share, but in our hearts you were always there. And it says Linda, and it looks like it's just for Stephen. And Linda put that plaque there, I think. It looks like. So I hope it stays, but if it's buffering, it kind of comes and goes, the buffering. Look at this one here. Loving memory of James OHagan, who died in 1970. And there's a lovely statue, or a headstone there with Our Lady at the top of it. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful statue. Now I went for a walk down here before I started, and I spotted a grave down here, and it was a lovely grave. I think I passed it out actually, guys. It's just up here, I want to show you. It's a beautiful grave of a husband, in loving memory of my dearest wife, Stella. Isn't that beautiful? Died the 27th of August 1984, aged 47 years old. And it shows a lovely couple on it and some music notes underneath, like the two of them are dancing. It's absolutely gorgeous. And there's a picture of Stella here, a real old photograph. It's just that the musical notes and the two people dancing on it, I think, is unusual but lovely at the same time. Very nice. Now there seems to be parts in this graveyard where they're kind of a newer section, and down below is an older kind of section. Celtic cross here. Loving memory of Paddy Burke, who died on 10th of March 93, aged 71 years old. With the moss on it there, lovely Celtic cross. So I hope the coverage is okay, guys, because I'm not sure about the coverage. But if the coverage is not great, I was going to say that I could vlog this place. I used to work in a cemetery when I was 8, and I'm still doing it. My husband asked to marry me in a graveyard. Wow. Loving memory of a wonderful wife and mother, Cathy Helen, Kilbride, Callan, who died in 2010, aged 59 years old. And the inscription there of a Celtic cross on it in gold. It's very nice. And just down underneath here then, Cathy, dearly missed by the poker players at the Steps Bar. So Cathy loved her playing her cards, her poker, and you can see the 4 aces on it there. So I'm going to make my way just down here, guys, and see. There's a pathway here in front of me. I'm trying to make my way around for better walking. It's a quiet cemetery here. I'm surprised for a Sunday because usually the cemeteries are quite busy with people that would come around to pay their respects. And there's a lovely big rosary beads on this. In loving memory of Richard Roche, who died February 2005, aged 60. His wife, Hannah Dolly, who died in 2020, aged 72. Lovely photograph of Richard. And there's an older section just on there. You can see all the old graves. And I see, can I get in there and have a look at the old graves as well? Kenneth New with the super chat. Thank you so much, Kenneth. We've seen these before as well, all these old... the grass is high here, quite high, but there's an old real iron cross there now again. We've seen that in the older graveyards, but I've never seen those in kind of really in the newer cemeteries. And there's areas of the grass you can see that are cut out around the grave area. So people are tidying up maybe their own kind of family plots. People kind of, it looks like people look after their own area really, that nobody really looks after the whole place, you know. So I hope the coverage is okay, guys. If the coverage is good and you can see okay, give us a thumbs up in the chat. If the coverage is anyway good. It's good. That's good, guys. Thanks. Now look at this plot here. Full of trinkets. There's a little wooden Jesus here, and that's made of wood. Isn't that beautiful? Somebody carved that and made that from wood. Hi, Dysons. So, there's angels here. Look at all these lovely angels. All over the grave. And flowers and everything, isn't it? Margaret MacDonald died the 13th of April 1962. Martin Walsh died February 1948. Their parents, Michael and Anne Walsh Kennedy, died in 2009. And there's a real old photo there of the woman in it. And I'd say that's Margaret. It's a very old picture. And the angel's behind it. The angel is holding a little lantern in her hand. Look at that. Hi, Ben. So we'll keep going, guys, and have a look around. So there is a way into the old section there, but I'm going to go down and look around the area here first. Now it does seem to be a grave here, Royal Irish Regiment on this one. In loving memory of William McLaughlin, who died in 1965, aged 69. And it's War I, 1914 to 1918, and his wife Margaret, who died in 1975, aged 53. And there's a headstone here beside it. Number 9688, Private W. McLaughlin, Royal Irish Regiment, the 29th of November 1965, aged 69 years old. A soldier of the Great War, 1914 to 1918. So there's a soldier's grave from World War I. Serenity Sue's in the house. She's here with me. Now I'll just show you one little thing up here of how people cleaned their graves in Ireland with the inscription on them. And I'll just show you an example here. Now you can see this black, the black over the writing here. And what that does is, and then it's taken off, the black is taken. I think they can go over that writing again and bring it up a bit better. No backpack today, Cathy, no. She's no backpack today. In loving memory of Thomas Dooley, died April 1970, aged 74. Another little grave, a headstone of Our Lady on it there, carved into that. That's lovely. So I'm going to go down this area down here where Sue has gone down, or she's over there. Now this is a newer section here, so it seems to be kind of, one area is new and old, and then you have this area in here is kind of newer. So this section in here wouldn't be that old. Eamonn Wall, who died 2013, aged 55 years old, erected by his wife, Mags, and family. And there's a lovely guitar there, look at that. I'm sure Eamonn loved his music. And it looks like Eamonn was a pilot. And here's a lovely photo of Eamonn in the cockpit of the aeroplane. With his thumbs up. He has the thumb up. It's a lovely headstone. There's another lovely grave here with the Wall family. Teresa Wall, who fell asleep on the 25th of January 2007, aged only 19 years old. You always had a smile to share, time to give and time to care. Years may pass, tears may dry, but memories of you will never die. Is here. She was only 19 years old when she died. Rest in peace, Therese. And your grave is well looked after. And you have a load of little rabbits on it there, and fairies and teddies and stuff. Now this one over here, Sue is showing me one over here, a lovely headstone. If I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing. Love, Paula. And look at this one with all the colours in it. And a plaque here. An Irish flag and an American flag. And it says friendship. And they're the county colours, the Kilkenny colours. And probably a county club colours as well. And it's in memory of my loving husband, Eugene O Reilly, Callan, formerly of New York and Cashel, who died the 10th of October 2020, aged 58 years old. You'll never walk alone. So he's formerly of New York and Cashel in Tipperary. And there's that plaque with the Irish and the American flag, and it says friendship on the middle of it. Remembering Eugene O Reilly from all your teammates in Keogh's Crossbar Golf Society. Eugene was a big golfer, I'd imagine. The graves in this area here are just well looked after, aren't they? They're beautiful, like. Look at all the black and white stones in this, and the flowers. In loving memory of Hannah Root, 1967 to 2017. And a photo of Hannah as well.
Yep.
And this is a great...
She must have danced in it.
She must have been on Dancing on Ice, the live tour, it says Cathy.
And Caledonia, the song is at the bottom of it. I bet you'll have to wipe your phone.
In loving memory of her precious daughter, Cathy Fitzgerald, who received her angel wings on the 21st of June 2015, aged 36 years old. I'll just wipe the lens, guys, because the rain is affecting the lens here. And there's a picture of Cathy Fitzgerald, and I'll have to look up that and see. But it looks like she was a dancer. And there's musical notes at the bottom with little stars. Caledonia. And you all know the song called Caledonia. Let me tell you that I love you and I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you are calling me. Now I'm going home. And that's a verse from the song Caledonia. Isn't that beautiful? And she has shoes here on the grave with flowers in them. High heel shoes with flowers on them. I hope the coverage is okay. I think Cathy was saying it was buffering, but unfortunately, we'll try. Wow, look at this headstone here. Look at all that plants growing on this.
Like a garden.
Like a garden. George McCutcheon, artist, it says. 1958 to 2015. Father of Cat, remembered with love and gratitude. Look at the cat. It looks like maybe he designed that as an artist, that character, and put it on his own. Someone put it on his headstone and the stars in it. Isn't that lovely? An artist with a cat on it. Now there's graves here as well, and it looks like they're brother Liam Burke, 2020, age 92. It's all one big plot for the Christian Brothers. In loving memory of Catherine Kitty Roche, who died September 2015, age 64, and her sons Patrick and William, who died in infancy. And look at that lovely rose in the side of the headstone. Isn't that beautiful? Michael Roche, who died 25th of July 2018, aged 68 years old. And there's Michael in the photo. So the weather is kind of not great today. It's not great today, the weather. So I said we'll go out and try to see what we can see. And hopefully it's nicer tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get a video done tomorrow, or a vlog as well. A loving husband and dad, Oliver Hennessey, who died in September 2016, age 60. And his mother-in-law, Maria Teresa de Amico, who died 2021, age 85 years old. Cemetery man, if you're there, hello. I'm sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. And we have more stuff here, guys, like medals and stuff. In loving memory of a much loved son, brother, partner and uncle, Niall Byrne from Clonmel Road and Luke in Dublin, who died September 2017, aged 32 years old. And there's stuff here in a glass box. I'm just trying to see what that is, guys. 2018, it says. A marathon, it looks like. And it looks like medals. A medal he won for the marathon in 2018. Isn't that lovely? Buffering, guys. If it's buffering the whole time, I think. So there's just people coming into the cemetery there now, so I have to kind of move around a bit. Do the best I can. Some lovely headstones there. It's all the new area here. There's a lovely grave over there. You might be able to see it from there. Baby Jack and Winnie the Pooh's on it holding the balloons. Pooh Bear. Isn't that beautiful? Rest in peace, little baby. Sad to see all the young graves, babies and children and stuff. Now the area there, the old part of the graveyard, looks like it's kind of along the grass. But I'd like to get in and have a look. If the grass wasn't that long, I'd go in for a look in there. But I'll go back up to this part of the cemetery. I haven't been up here yet. So I hope everyone's doing well today. It's light rain. It's kind of cleared off a little bit, so it's not too bad. Yeah, the little baby's grave is very sad with the bear on it. And I think it's even when you look at graves like that, it's the colourful stuff, or you know, like that bear on it and stuff, that makes it even sadder to see. It really connects to the poor children. There's one in here with a photo as well. I'll just see, can I get in to look at this for you guys? Looks like a little girl as well. This one here. Treasured memories of Adrian Burke. Always remembered by Mam, Dad, Breda, Kevin and Edel. And you have another little bear, look at that. And a photo of Adrian. God bless his heart. Isn't that beautiful? Headstone. Rest in peace, Angel. You're not forgotten. So some areas seem to be, the grass is cut in it, and there's other areas then where they're not really cut. So I'm not sure what the story is there. This is just certain people that looks after them, or their own areas in the graveyard, or the cemetery, sorry. And I'd like to find that plot where the people are buried from the IRA who fought for their country. I'm sure it has to be all one big plot in the cemetery. All the wild flowers, look at all these. You see them all in the grass here in the cemetery, growing wild. They're really nice. There's a nice one here. This is a cross and a bird on it. It looks like a dove. Erected by Patrick Miles in memory of his kind and loving wife, Anastasia Miles, who died 24th of November 1925, age 74. Isn't that lovely? There was some lovely headstones down in that area I just came out of, but I couldn't stay there because, you know, when people come into a cemetery and they're tending a grave of their family, I don't like to stay there in the area, you know, I like to move. This cemetery, under the patronage of St. Bridget, was solemnly blessed by Most Reverend James Downey Cemetery. Isn't that lovely? And there's another lovely grave here as well with the Jesus, and it looks different to the ones you'd see. Pray for the souls of Patrick F Malay, 1897 to 1979, and his sister Mary J Malay, 1899 to 1983, and his brother Frank Malay from 1911 to 1987. Crucified Lord Jesus, have mercy on them, it says. And that's made of stone. Look at that crucifixion scene. Lovely crucifixion scene in that one. So it's mixed, as I was saying, with the old graves and the new graves in it. Here's another angel one. I love the angel ones. I have to look at them when I see them. In loving memory of Mrs. B Mclean, who departed this life in 1936. Her daughter Alice died 7th of September 1969. And look at that angel. And she's missing one of her hands on it. Isn't that beautiful? She's missing a hand, the angel on it. I just love those angel ones. And the birds are singing and flying around. Wow. There's a lovely one here, guys, I have to look at. That's super. A Celtic cross on it, in loving memory of Michael Donohey, who died September 2009, and his wife Mary, who died in 2019. So Michael and Mary are interred here in this grave. And look at the photograph on it here. Look at that. Dad and Mum, it says. Isn't that beautiful? They were done digitally, engraved onto that. That is beautiful. And the Celtic cross, look at that. The pictures are lovely. They look so happy in the pictures as well. So I hope everybody's doing well today and having a good bank holiday weekend. And you're keeping well. In loving memory of James Shelley, who died October 1978, age 68, and his wife Elizabeth died 1982, age 63. Another lovely angel at the foot of the... A bank holiday, Ben, is... I don't know if you have them where you are, bank holidays. It's a national public holiday And we've had two in the last month. I think we've had two come together. They're bank holidays, and people don't work on the Monday of a bank holiday. Different times of the years we have them bank holidays. And there's a grave here, and it's kind of hard to read it. I'm not sure if I'll be able. It's very faded, age 84, 1980s. Ruth Tester. I will see you all soon. Have a lovely day. Thanks, Ruth, for popping in. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. And if I missed anybody in the chat, I'm sorry, guys, because I'm trying to walk around and watch where I'm going kind of at the same time. So there's a World War II headstone. I'll have to go over and look at that. And look at this grave here. Loving memory of Kathleen Donovan, who died in 1979, aged 22 years old. And her father, Charles Donovan, died in 1983, aged 54. And his son, Seamus, who died in 1958, aged 14 months. It's Buffer and Susan, is it? It's wherever I move around different parts of the cemetery. It's a photo of Charlie there. Hopefully when I move back up to the other area, it might be okay. Lovely photograph there as well. So there's a World War II grave here. Sue's telling me somewhere. If I can see it. So the cemetery is prayers for Ruth is right, guys. So everybody think of Ruth. Say a prayer for Ruth and wish her the best in all of her health and everything she does. Ruth is a lovely woman. Tony OMalley, another artist, 25th of September 1913. He was born and he died in January 2003. Physicianstown. Never be swayed by anything but your own work and vision, it says at the bottom of the headstone. Another artist, Tom OMalley. There's one under the trees here, if I can read it. John Morris, PFC. Sorry about that, guys. It said try to connect again. For anybody that missed it at the start of the video, this is erected here for all the people who died for Ireland. And all the names are inscribed on it. In memory of the men and women of the IRA interred in this cemetery, who nobly answered their country's call from 1916 to 1921 and bravely fought for a free Ireland. And all the Irish colours are on it. And you can see all the names here of all the people that fought and died for their country. And there might be even names on this memorial guys here that could be even related to you. Anybody that's watching, who knows? Could be related to me. All those names. Burks, Leahy, Shelley, Brennan, Egan's. Murphy, Brady. Loads of names. And people leave lovely wreaths there. Isn't that lovely looking? For all the people that fought and died for Ireland. Thank you for your service. Hi Patrick. Courtney. I've seen a few of these in a few cemeteries in Dublin as well. Those grave sites, they're lovely, those ones. And this one with all the railing around it. We'll have a look at the front of this and see what it says. Lovely memory of John Rowan. Died in 1897. His brother Nicholas died in 1914. John's wife Johanna died in 1922. There's a number of names on it there. Lovely Celtic cross. Some lovely Celtic crosses in this cemetery. Elizabeth Grace died in 1918. Her daughter Bridget Grace died in 1947. There's another Celtic cross, look at that. Beautiful old crosses and stuff here in the cemetery. So guys, I don't think I'll keep you any longer because the weather is starting to clear now, it's dry. So what I was hoping to do is maybe along the road on the way home is try and get a video in to upload maybe for tonight or tomorrow night if I can get a video uploaded. So I just done a live to show you this cemetery and a couple of headstones, and it's a lovely cemetery. I said I'd stop and have a look at it. Beautiful headstones in it. And I love the ones with the photographs on them as well. They're really nice. So I'll leave it there guys and a quick walk around. Well, I suppose we're here 45 minutes at the moment. So thanks for stopping in and saying hello everybody, and if I missed anyone I'm sorry. Hello to everybody that's in the chat.